And once I see people reaching me, I will welcome them. Okay, hi Gabri, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Let's wait for other people enter in the connection in this live show. And how's it going? Hi Francesco. Hi Fabiana. Hi guys. Please give me some a sign that I'm live also on Facebook, so we can start. Okay, perfect. I see that also Facebook is here live. And hi guys, how you doing? First of all, I'm so excited and honored, and also just a little, happy to stay here with you, even if we are living in a kind of crazy moment. I can hear some ambulances pass by right now, but let's try to stay focused and to stay with the positivity for all the live session. Hi, Leusho. Hi. Oh, I cannot see all your name, but yeah. What's going on, guys? How you doing? And please let me know from where you are connected from, and if you are in America, in India. And I want to say hi to all my friends all around the world, and to understand how it's going in all of our places around. So the reason why I'm here today is because I I want to talk to you about two specific things today. Once is a little, hi Greg, nice to see you here. Finally, we made it. So the first thing is that I talked with many American friends, and I know that you started also to stay at home and to stay safe, and you have to follow all the rules that we need to take care of what's going on and what's they say they ask us to do that. So, but something was awkward for me when I started to read about, social distance. So I know that you have to do some rules and also to stay in social. Hi, Sant'Angelo, in social distance. So this is something awkward for me because unconsciously, if we say social distance, is something that it's called. It's a little old because you don't want to stay in a cold and distance situation socially, because right now just in this moment of our lives, we need to stay so connected, so in touch. For the first time, we have the underneath of what this coronavirus craziness is finally to stay connected. And only if we do that, we can have a chance to stay to be free and to get another approach, to have another approach or in our lives once we are free. But this is the preparation to be free in the new world where we're going. This is a renaissance where we are going. Hi Antonio, nice to see you here, guy. So instead of my invitation is, instead of saying social distance, I would suggest, let's say, physical distance, right? What do you think? Ciao, amore. Social distance is something that doesn't work. So let's say physical distance. I admit admit social physical distance, because we have to, we need, for all the reasons that we don't need to talk about over here. So this is the first little suggestion. The second one, because as most of you know, I'm here stuck in Italy, doing my day-by-day life, my routine, that it seems apparently very boring, but it's not at all. I can promise you, because underneath there are so many things moving on, so many things that are arriving to let us to be aware and to wake up for what we need, we really need. So this is the point, the underneath mystical and spiritual secret, let's say, about all this disaster, right? So, ciao Sergio, ciao Calogero. So, what's going on here is in Italy, I mean, especially in Rome. I'm sure that you had the possibility to watch the Francis Pope speech 2 days ago, or maybe some beautiful images around all his blessing. And I want to start with you reading some little passages of his speech, his Urbi et Orbi blessing that he made 2 days ago in St. Peter's Square in Rome. We found ourselves afraid and lost, taken aback by an unexpected and furious storm. We have realized that we are on the same boat, all of us fragile and disoriented, but at the same time important and needed. All of us called to row together, each of us in need of comforting the other. All of us are in the same boat, all. We realized that we cannot go on thinking of ourselves, but only together can we do this. Greedy for profit, we let ourselves be absorbed by things and confused by haste. We have not stopped before your approach to us. We have not shaken by wars and planetary injustices, not that we listen to the crazy and the cry of the poor or of our seriously ill planet. We carried on regardless, thinking we would stay healthy in the world that was sick. Now that we're in a storming sea, we implore you, wake up, Lord. With this wake up, Lord, I see a, a wake up people, a wake up to all of us, a wake up to our humanity, to what does really need to stay in this world. So beyond the majestic and suggestive and evocative sceneries where we experience it, this beautiful figure of the Francis Pope, the Pope, walking on St. Peter's Square in a white dress under the rain. I want to go a little deeper about what he said in his speech, because what we need to know is what we have to do, because we don't have a real guide right now. We don't have a serious and concrete guide that can help us to keep moving on about what we have to do right now. So about this, I thought about a very important commandment, that is, love your neighbor as yourself. And this commandment, that is one of the most important commandments in the Bible, is something that, in a certain way, I see Italians taking care of, because I see many Italian people giving with an amazing generosity and doing a little or big stuff to help others. So this is the point. And for example, I see, I read it, so it's easier to remember that Ferrari car company, is making respirators for hospitals, or Giorgio Armani is making medical overalls for hospitals workers. Calcedonia is producing masks. So also many minor companies and stores are helping others in many different ways, right? So blogger icons make their own contribution. So the point is, how can I help my neighbor? Think about that. And of course, I'm more than happy to read what is your idea, because we need to understand how, for real and in a serious way, we can help each other. So coming back to love your neighbor as yourself, what does it mean for real? So, maybe we can cook in a simple way for our neighbor, or maybe we can buy food for people in need. So it's not that difficult. But in this moment, everything is so important, and sharing what we have is so important that even maybe we think that we don't have anything to share. It's not like that. We are plenty of possibilities, of skills, of abilities to share with others, because it's in the nature of the human being so enormously and amazingly plenty of beautiful shades and aspects that we can share with. And this is the moment. For the first time, the planet, the universe, whatever, has given us the possibility to do something for real, not just for fake, right? So this is an important point, according to me, of course. And as I said, how can I help others, and how can I help you? I'm talking to you. Yes, exactly, to you. How can I help you to get this new idea or a new way to keep going in this craziness that we are living all together. And as I said before, Italy is having the best companies ever united to beat the coronavirus pandemic. So I'm sure that also in America or in India, we can find amazing farms or companies or offices that are specialized in something, but we can use them to to have an idea for something else that can be useful right now, today, for this pandemic, for this um, globally help that we need each other. So each of us can make a difference. Each of us. None is excluded. You. I'm talking to you again. How we can make a difference to help in with little stuff, or also maybe we know that there is a friend of ours who has a company, and maybe he has machineries that he uses for clothes or for fabrics, and maybe we can suggest them. Or maybe you are a CEO of a fabric, or a farm, or of a company, and maybe you can have the idea to use those machineries to do something completely different, and doing gloves or masks or respiratories or whatever, any kind of connection that you can find with the original engineers and machineries that you have, or somebody close to you has. And of course, my suggestion is to do this absolutely in our local neighborhood, in our area, in our city, in our village, in our country, if we're lucky enough to be so powerful and with a lot of money to use the entire country. But the more we stay focalized in the little neighborhood and the area where we live or where we are stuck right now because of the pandemic, do that. Let's do that. Let's do that together. Let's stay in touch. Let's stay connected, and to find a guide by ourselves, because nobody's helping us except for speech, except for okay, let's change, otherwise I become a little too much. So what I want to say, yeah, because in a certain way I have anger. I have a lot of anger for because I see maybe sometimes people that they have one and they share that one, and then I see companies and amazing and huge and rich companies or associations or tribes that they are not using in a appropriate way the generosity that we all need, because we all need to be helped. We are all, as said Francis Pope, we are all in the same boat. So let's try a way. Let's figure it out how we can do. Ciao Totò. Ciao Simona. So with this, another, I just read that another idea that Italians have. Many tailors that are making masks for free in many little villages around the country, and this is something that can be, a suggestion for again Australia or India or America, whatever we can use. Let's use our abilities, our skills, our machineries, our food, our ability to cook, our ability to take care of others, take care of old people, take care of another ambulances. Okay, so because we're in the same traumatic moment, we are all traumatized by what's going on right now. And as I said a couple of days ago in another live, trauma is something that, in general, keeps people together, connects people. Because when we are in a trauma, all the superficial and unnecessary energies or thinking or emotions disappear, because we have to be focused to take care of that trauma. And if you think, when we have a trauma in a family or in a sports teams, of course all the focus is exactly there, because we need all the attentions there. And this is what we have to do right now, to get gathering all of our attentions, and to be focused about how we can help ourselves. Love your neighbor as yourself. This is the only way, because we know that there are so many contrasting positions in politician, in economy, about Wall Street, about everything. And I don't want to go on this kind of topics, otherwise we will lose the sense of this connection. Because yeah, I'm here just to say and to give an idea and um, to push people and to invite people to stay connected with all the creativity that we're having right now, because we're focused in our house, in our homes, because we have the time to think about how can I help. This is the point. So how can I help? Actually, in my experience in my life, um, I haven't never been so open as I am right now to try to do something, because um, of course, as Francis Pope said before, we were so focused in our agendas or in our way to do things and to take care of our daily things to do. So now we cannot. Now we have the time to think, and now we have the time to connect each other for real, and we have the time to reflect. And this live show, I love to say live show is just yeah, to put the point, to put the focus on what we can do. It's just a suggestion and just an invitation about what can we do and what can I do, and all the ideas, all the creativity aspects that you have in your mind, please share, and I will read all of them. I think it's all for today. I love you all. I bless you all. It's always an amazing joy to be overwhelmed by your energy, because I feel, believe me, I feel your energy, I feel your support, I feel that there is an exchange, and I say really thank you for all of this, all my gratitude to you. Namaste, guys. Bye bye.